morning and welcome to my studio. This morning I want to talk to you about stamps and the stamps that Stampin' Up! Has to offer. Stampin' Up! Has three different types of stamps. We have clear stamps, photopolymer, and then the wood mount stamps. Now each stamp set is fantastic to use. I personally like the clear and the photopolymer better than the wood, but it's all personal preference. So let me show you each type of stamp. The first stamps are the wood stamps. These come in this thick case. You do have to mount them, mount the stamps to the wood when you do receive them. And I did something a little different. Yeah, these I had to mount to each side of the wood block. But here's my little image to tell me what's down there. And then mount them like that. Now, the positive side to these is they're already mounted, you're ready to go, you stamp and you can place your image. The downside is you don't know exactly where that image is going to lay before you stamp it. So, you know, it's personal preference on what you feel is the best. So the next stamp set I have is what is called photopolymer. This is the Thoughtful Banners stamp set, and this one was Thoughts and Prayers. I'll show you the names. Photopolymer I love. I would pick these stamps every time, because the biggest pro that I have about them is you can see exactly where you're positioning your stamp. Especially if you are stamping with this image and want to stick one of these words inside, you can lay your clear block down and just bend the words so it matches up. The downside to these is I think they're a little tougher to get clean, but I have no problems with these at all. Now, the last one is called clear mount stamps. And these came out before the photopolymer, but basically they're like the wood mount. They have the rubber stamp, but instead of on a wood block, they go on clear blocks, as well as the photopolymer also goes on clear blocks. So you do have to purchase the clear blocks, but once you have them, they'll work on any stamp that is clear or photopolymer. So we have a clear block. Now I want to show you on how to get these stamps together. My suggestion, a lot of people will punch out the stamp, okay, and then there's a backing and you peel that backing off. And then what you're supposed to do is go ahead and take your image and apply it to the back of the stamp. That way you know what stamp, like so. I'm not going to apply it because I have a different, I do it differently. But your image will match your stamp. I have found that sometimes after you place this image on your thing, it does not stick to the clear block. So what I do is place the image in the stamp case and then place the image beside it. Then I can tell exactly what image that is. But without putting that backing on, it will stick to your clear block a lot better over time. So, you know, it's personal preference. If you want to stick your image on the clear block, stick this directly on the stamp and then put it on your clear block, you can, but over time it loses its stickiness. So, you know, that's personal preference. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to make a quick project. Usually I have a project already up and made and I show you, but this is kind of on the spur of the moment. And the stamp set I will use is Gift from the Garden. It is in the new catalog as well as the old catalog. So we're going to be using them. And this is more of a gift than it is a more of a gift than it is a project, so to speak. But it's going to be quick and easy. Okay, I'm going to take, we're going to start with, this is Very Vanilla Baker's Twine, thick Baker's Twine. This is what the regular Baker's Twine looks like, and this is so much thicker. So, and it's kind of fun to work with. I'm going to pull some strands off, and I'm going to just wrap it around. Let's see how this goes. Wrap around this box 3 or 4 times. And then I'll come back to where the beginning is. I'm going to tie it. So it kind of stays. And by the way, I have not planted this box of seeds yet, and that's something I need to do here after a while. So, okay, now we want to take our scissors. So now I'm going to snip this off like this. Take that off to the side. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to take the 2.5 circle punch, which is retiring. I'm so sad about this. And we're going to go ahead and punch out a circle from the new Playful Palette Designer Series paper. This is new. It's going to be available June 1st. I love the rich colors in this. This is going to be fun to play with. In fact, I'm going to start now. Anyway, so I'm going to take the 2.5 circle punch, and I'm going to go ahead and punch out my circle. And I want to use the green and white dots on top. And then we're going to take the new Incolor Emerald Envy. I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to take a scrap piece of, I just realized something. I have a hole in that seed box. I got seeds all over my desk. Oh, good Lord. So, I'm going to take the stamp set, and I'm going to use, let's use the gloves. I'll punch that one out. I'm going to take the backing off of it, and I'm just going to apply it to my stamp set. I'm going to ink this up like so. Like that. There we go. And then I'm going to take the 2-inch circle punch, which is not retiring. I hope I got that over. Nope, let's try it again. I did not give it enough room to make my circle. So then I'm going to have to, there we go. Like that. And punch it out. Okay. Now we'll set that off to the side. I always close my ink pads because knowing me, I will definitely get it on the project somehow. Yep, that's me. Okay, then I'm going to take 2 dimensionals and I'm going to pop it up. Pop the 2-inch circle on the 2.5-inch like this. And then I'll slide that up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get another dimensional, and I'm going to put the dimensional on the bottom of the project and on the top of the project, because if I put it directly on the twine, I don't think it's going to stick. I think it'll fall off. But doing it this way, then I can put it over the twine and have it stick like that. And then, to make it one more step further, I'm going to take another piece of Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to flip it over. Good grief, that's getting dirty. And I'm going to take this stamp, and I think it says a gift Let me read it properly. A gift from the garden is a work of art. Isn't that the truth? I have a garden and I absolutely enjoy planting flowers and peas and carrots, and we are growing cabbage this year. I've never grown cabbage before. Okay, I'm going to just put that there. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get out my Stampin' Trimmer and cut around the image because I do not have a stamp or a punch. I'm just going to trim it up like this. Okay. And I will do a video on the Stampin' Trimmer later because this is one tool and you don't have to work with paper or anything like that. I'll give you the measurements of this at the end of the video. Whoops, let's cut a little bit more off of that. Of course, let me do it up here so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm kind of guessing here. There we go. That'll work. This measures, now that I've cut it to where I want it, 3 inches by 1.5 inches. No, I'm sorry. 3 inches by 1.25 inches. Okay. And then, just for more fun, I'm going to take my corner rounder and we'll just make it round. I'm sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Like so. Then I'm going to take a couple more dimensionals. Peel the backing off. I'm just going to slide it under there like that. So there's a little project we made. So I hope this video gives you an understanding on how our stamps work, what different kinds of stamps we do. We do have, again, my personal favorites are the clear and Photopolymer, but we do have the wood stamps for easy access. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.